Hi Flosstube, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, this channel is all about cross stitch. So if you're new, I want to welcome you. And if you like what you see, please subscribe, comment, like, do all the things that everybody talks about. So I would be grateful for that. So and then for the people that have been watching me for a while, I want to thank you for staying with me and enjoying my videos that I show, all the good stuff. Anyways, I'm kind of going off a little bit of notes, so we're going to see how this goes. So I was like, I wanted to get it done because I have been away, as you all know, that have been around for a while. At first so March, I think there was a week or so, a couple weeks I didn't stitch. Just lost the stitchy bug for a bit, and just didn't want to touch it at all. And then I got sick the next month, and I took off my mask and thought, okay, and voila. They first diagnosed me with pneumonia, and I still wasn't getting better. They gave me antibiotics and all that stuff, and still wasn't getting better. So I ended up going to the hospital, and because I couldn't get into my doctor, which that's a whole other story. Anyways, so I went to the hospital, and they said I didn't have pneumonia, that I had bronchitis. And so they put me on a steroid. And so between all this, it was a good 3 weeks from start to finish that I was totally out. And no stitching, no nothing. I didn't watch Flosstube. Because I didn't want to miss out on, I was so fog-headed and just miserable that I didn't want to watch Flosstube because I was afraid I was going to miss, it wasn't going to penetrate or whatever, and I was going to miss some fun stuff. So I held off on watching that, and then I got tired of watching, regular TV, and I was like, I want to be well, it's like, of course everybody knows being sick is no fun. So anyway, so that has postponed my surgery. So now I have a new appointment to meet the doctor and whatnot. So we'll still see. Maybe I'm thinking surgery might be July. I don't know. So we'll see. Anyways, I was just trying to think if there was any updates besides that. If not, I'll probably share later or whatever if I remember. Like I said, I have very few notes, so I'm kind of going on the fly here since it's been so long. So I apologize for that, but anyways, I'm glad to be back, glad to be stitching, glad to be all the things, right? So anyways, I'm going to start off with a few finishes that I have. I did a Lizzie Kate March. This is where we left off, was March. And so this is the first one that I have that I did. And I'll show you my progress, but my finish on it. But this is March that I did. And it's really cute. I like it. Green is my favorite color, if you've been with me any length of time. Green is my favorite color. And then I got sick, and April happened, and that pretty much almost went out the window. Almost. And then it was like the 30th of April or something like that, and I was like, I think I'm gonna try and pick up, stitching. And because I was starting to feel better a little bit, and but okay, choose something really, really, really simple. Pattern that's really simple, that you can easy to read. Don't make nothing too hard and complicated. So here is April, and I stitched it 2 or 3 days, I can't remember. Anyways, and so here is April, and I got it finished, and I think it's so cute. I like April, just all the different colors and whatnot. But it was a fun stitch for sure. So the thing I'm noticing though is this is the border around each and every month is the same color. And so it's kind of, I don't know. I don't want to say getting to me a little bit, but it's like, oh yeah, part of me, it's like, oh, it's easy because I know know what to expect, but yeah, I guess it's kind of, now that I've done a few, it's like, oh yeah, same color, so I keep it out because I know I'm going to be needing it for the next month, so I don't put it away. So, and then now that we are into May, I thought, well, since I got April done, I wanted to pick up May because you never know when life happens, and I wanted to finish May. So, I haven't totally finished it yet, but this is my progress that I have on it. So, this is not one of my favorite months, but oops, it's okay. I'm thinking maybe, I don't know yet, I might change the color or whatever of the wording of May. See how it's kind of the red color. I don't know. I'm not sure. Sometimes they say, don't mess with what the designer has chose or whatever, but because I know best, but I don't know. I might do it in green because I love green, but it might be too much green. But, or something else. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to play with it. And then if not, if I decide to stay with red, then I'll do red. So, anyways, so that's what I have for me. So, that'll be on my next Flosstube. It'll be a finish. So, but, so far I've been sticking with my plan to have those finished by the end of the year. And then fully finish them for next year to have them. So, okay. And then this one is, my mom has 2 Pomeranians, and she saw this pattern or whatever and wanted me to stitch it for her. So I have one so far finished, and I'm wanting to fully finish it, but I haven't done that yet. But anyways, this is one of them that I've done, and I need to finish it, and I cut out the circle and all that, and anyways, I keep fiddling with it, but that's pretty much what it's going to look like. Put it a little closer so you guys can see. But I think it's so cute. And I dyed this with, I think it's, if I remember right, rose quartz or something, I think, with Rit dye. And so, and this is the one that my dog that my mom has. Her name is Shanae, and it's a girl. So I wanted the fabric to be a little bit more pink, and then the other dog she has is a boy Pomeranian, and I started stitching him, and I haven't got very far, and I did just a tinge. You probably can't even see it. I don't know. Here's the pink, that rose quartz pink. I don't know, but I didn't want it really too pink, but he looks kind of funny because with the pattern, it shows like it's a lot of white, and he's not a full white pom. So I'm trying to do different colors of what matches his coloring. So he's almost white all the way around, but he's got a little bit of yellowish coloring, but not as much as she does. So so yeah, I'm working on him. So, and hope to have him done soon. I kind of got burnt out, and I think trying to figure out what colors I want to use and where to put the stitches is taking me a little bit longer. So I'm kind of having to play with that a little bit, and with me being sick, I did not want to put that brain power into that, so I've been holding off on that a little bit. So, but hopefully I'll be able to get that done and out, and then she'll have both of them. And then today, I happened to thought, today is Mother's Day, and even though God didn't bless me with children, I was like, I have my 2 dogs, and my husband's like, hey, you take care of those dogs really well, so, you deserve a Mother's Day. So I thought, okay, so I thought I'm going to do a new start, and I thought I have that piece of linen that I got from Threadneedle Street back in February that I could try. And I thought, well, what, pattern could I choose, that I wanted to go on that fabric? And so I decided, and I went through all of my patterns or whatever that I had in my stash that I could stitch that would look okay on that fabric. And it's 20, what is it? 29 to 30 count legacy linen is what it's called. And this is what I chose. Actually, I got this pattern, it's been 3 years now, at Acorns and Threads when I went over there for the first time. And I saw this on, somebody else had done it on a Flosstube, and I can't remember who it was. It's been so long ago. And I thought, I have to have that. So I say this all the time to myself. So but it's Lizzie Kate. I'm doing this one. Put on your big girl panties. Let's see, what is it? Put on your big girl panties and deal with it. So just love this. So like I said, I've had it in my stash for 3 years or whatever it's been, and I thought, I need to do it. So, oops, I gotta take off the Q snap. Darn it. Sorry, you guys. I don't know if I can get it off. It's so tight. Or maybe just one of the arms. So I can show you what all I've stitched. Anyways. Just a second here. Bear with me. Okay. Let me get this behind me so you guys can see. Get my shit together. Excuse me. Anyways. Oh, you can still see the darkness. Anyway, this is what I have done so far. And I realized I started out and I did these bottoms, and then I counted all the way over here and thought, okay, and had my count right. And so then because I had pulled these colors out first from my stash, and then I went and found this color that I had in my stash. And so by the time I stitched all the way across, I'm like, oh, I only have like one stitch in between, and there's 3 stitches over here in between. So of course I went back to the pattern and thought, I messed up. So now I got, which isn't too bad, that's not real bad. So I gotta undo this, and that's not real bad. But I do, unfortunately, have to take it out and restitch it. So, but so far, at first when I pulled out the linen, before I had done any stitching, I was like, oh, I don't know about this, because kind of freaked me out a little bit. I don't know. The way, because, the holes aren't even, I thought, okay, I'm going to try, I'm going to wing it, and I started putting one stitch in, at a time. And I was like, oh, okay, this isn't too bad. And I'm like, am I getting overconfident? And then, because people talk about slubs and all that stuff. And I thought, this looks nice. This looks okay. They look even, my stitches and stuff. And so, I don't know. I just, and then I came across, I think I was in the pink somewhere in here. Somewhere right here. Where is it for you guys? Anyways, it was right in here. And I had seen how it's like there was just barely a hole next to a big slub. And I'm like, okay, how am I going to work around, or how do people work around, that situation when that happens? And so, I was like, my thought process is through this. It was like, at first I'm like, yeah, real confident. And then I'm like, okay, don't make your decision yet, whether you're going to be stitching on linen or not, as well as even weave and needed. And so then I was like, oh, not sure yet, give myself some more time stitching and whatnot. And then I got to that big slub with this very small hole next to it. And I'm like, this is where they're talking, that they run into situations. So, but so far to me, I think my stitches look fine. So we'll see. But I think by the time I finish this whole project, I'll see if I, how I feel more about linen. But yeah, so far it's not too bad. Not as scary as I thought it was going to be. Not like, oh, this is just horrible. But yeah, it's nice. Like, it's in a way it's nice, like even weave, or Lugana or whatever. So yeah, so, and like I said, to try different counts, I don't know what that would be like, smaller counts, but I know just smaller, holes in between each thread or whatever, the fabric. So anyways, there's that. I did, because I said last February, since it was past Christmas and all this stuff, and I was like, I really liked the Cherry Hill Stitchery, what is it called, Merry Christmas, and excuse me, and I was like, I don't know if I want to stop stitching it because I liked it so well, and me and snowmen, if you've been around any length of time, but I'll show you what it looks like to give you guys a refresher. But this is what it looks like. I'm sorry about the glare. There you go. Anyways, and then I couldn't put it down. I was like, I still have to stitch it because I loved it so much. And anyways, I'll show you the progress that I've made on it. Last time I had it, I think I only had a little bit of the snow right in here. So I ended up finishing all the snow over here. I can't remember if I had the bird finished or not. There's the bird, pretty much cuts off. I did a lot of these snowflakes. Sorry about all the, and then my thread is in the way. Anyways, but I've been doing the snowflakes. I think that one isn't finished yet. I think I stopped right there. But I did all these snowflakes in between. Can't remember if that's all the snow that's on the birdhouse. But I added the skate. So I did quite a bit of the white stitching. I added a little bit more of the top hat, I believe. But I haven't totally finished it yet. So he's still missing a nose, and I'm not sure if I finished, or that bird was already totally finished. But anyways, but yeah, I still love this. I don't know if it's the, I don't know. I love the snowman. He's so cute to me. I love the top hat. I love his mittens. I love just the way he looks, and this birdhouse is so cute. I'm not big into birds, but it kind of adds to it, and I don't know, and the colors, the green, which I know them, up here is more garland, and to me it's just really, really pretty. So anyways, so that's where I'm at with that. And I did some of that stitching all before I got sick. So I haven't touched that since I've been sick. So, and then before I got sick, I picked it up, pulled it out, because I had finally got my fabric in from 1 2 3 Stitch, and I can't remember what it's called. Oh, it is right here. It says 32 count white opal ups and Lugana by Zweigart. Anyways, and this is the color of it. Oops. So, and it's got shimmery. There you go. There's the shimmer. But yeah. But when it came in and I started stitching on it, I was like, oh, my eyes are going to be the glistening or whatever. I was like, oh, am I going to be able to do this? So, because I can't remember if I've stitched on opalescent yet. I can't remember. I know I've ordered fabric, but I don't know if I've stitched on an opalescent yet. So, anyways, but so that came in because I had picked up cross stitch Christmas under the mistletoe. This is what it looks like again. Ooh, sorry for the glare. Trying to get it in there so you guys see. Anyways, fell in love, as you guys know. Christmas, Christmas, Christmas. Snowman, snowman, snowman. Anyways, and I am stitching this with Rogue Mama Stitcher, and I keep telling her, it's like, you might as well bail on me because, you know, with me being sick, you know, not being able to get much of it done. And she's like, oh, no worries, you know, that it hasn't been called on her whip go. Which, speaking of whip go, I've totally, that's out the window with me being sick and all this other stuff going on. But anyways, but this is my, what do you want to say? My start on it or whatever, and it's very, very small. I need to start working more on it, but that's all I have. I don't even know if that's the top, or if it goes this way, or if it goes the other, you know, or whatever. But so yeah, I need to relook at it. And talking about the tip about putting thread at the top, I never did that. Oops. And so, anyways, I was like, well, you should learn from your own, you know, tips and tricks, Janny, that you share with Flosstube people. So, anyways, but that's all I have so far. So, anyways, but yeah, I got to get back to putting some stitches in that because I love that too. I love them all. I mean, I can't. Otherwise, I would never buy them, right? So, and then I got to do, before I got sick, a Zoom with a friend, and we started Giants of the Sea. This is what it looks like. And anyways, we started that, and I think we Zoomed for quite a while that day. And let me take out that and do that. And this is all I have so far. Is, oh boy, so you guys can see it. But yeah, just that strip there and a little bit there of the one color. I think we were doing more talking, or I was, you know, paying attention to our conversation than stitching. But I need to get back to that. But this is on 14 count, whatever came with the kit. At first, Carol sent me some fabric. It was beautiful, but then realized that how much thread needs to go through the holes, and so I just decided to stick with this. Not what do you call it? Not the greatest fabric, you know, to work with, but you know, I decided just to go with this and see how it goes. Anyways, so that's been fun. Got to do that with her. Let's see. I think, let me see, what else do I have on my, to make sure I didn't forget anything on my stitching. I do want to do a Flosstube shout out. I just found this gal yesterday, I think it was. Anyways, her channel is Charm City Stitcher, and she's from Baltimore, Maryland. And I don't know a lot about her. I think she's married and has a son, and I don't know how old he is. I can't remember. Oh, and she's an accountant. Can't remember what else. And she does a variety of stitching that she showed. I haven't, like I said, I haven't been able to watch very much of hers yet. I think she has like 9 videos out, I think. Anyways, but she was a fun watch. So, or at least I thought so. So if you want to go check somebody new out, again, Charm City Stitcher. And then I think that is it that I have for you guys. I don't have any pictures of the dogs or anything, or nothing to add to it this time. So it's going to be pretty simple and straightforward. So, but I do want to say, because today being Mother's Day, I want to wish every mother a happy Mother's Day. If I haven't already, I know I mentioned it a little bit earlier, but I can't remember if I wished everybody a happy Mother's Day. So hopefully it's been a really blessed, happy one. And I hope to be back a lot sooner than before, and with a lot more stitching to show you guys. And yeah, you never know when life throws you a curveball, and then, you know, it takes you a while to get back to normalcy and to be able to get back on Flosstube. So, and have stuff to share with you guys. So, thank you for being patient. If you've been waiting and wondering what's going on with me, I'm just glad to be back and showing you what I had to stitch and to share. So, catch y'all later. And oh wait, what was it? I thought there was something else I was thinking. It popped in my head and now it's gone. You know, when you get old, it just goes out the window. I swear, I never in my 20s, never thought I would get this way. When older people are talking about, oh, you know, you don't remember, you know, half the stuff, you know, and I'm like, what are they talking about? It's like, I remember, you know, everything, you know. It's like, what's their problem? 30 years later, you know, things don't work as well. So anyways, but all right, on that note, thank you all for watching, and catch you later. Bye.